Charles, I'm curious. Have you ever looked into his case, Larry Hoover case? And can you speak on anything about that?
He was railroaded by the government. So I reached out to Kanye. I reached out to Kanye this year and said, man, I think if nothing else, we can petition Donald Trump and sit down and have a conversation with Donald Trump, if for nothing else, trying to see what we can do to get Mr. Larry Hoover removed from those inhumane conditions of being 24-hour lockdown or 23-hour lockdown for all of these years, because how much threat can he pose at his age? And let him be in general population. I know people say, well, free Larry Hoover. Well, hold on, let's go one step at a time. Let's get him out of isolation. Let's get him out of isolation and work him into general population, and then let's try to work him out of general population to society. So I've been studying Larry Hoover since I joined the Crips, the Rolling 60 Crips, at the age of 15 years old in the Texas Youth Commission. So I stole the Black Gangster Disciples literature. So by the time I got this literature, the 6-point star represent what Larry Hoover was trying to change about the gangsters, right? Growth and development, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. So I stole that knowledge. And so that's how I became familiar with who he is. And then Jay Prince have always put him out before the culture. Right. So the song Street by Jeezy, you hear Larry Hoover saying, and he's giving clear instruction on what we have to do. Who call themselves real street niggas, they're gonna have to be the ones to step up in the community and start making change. Because contrary to what people believe, nobody follows rappers. The rappers follow the real street. The kids follow the rappers, right? So the rappers mimic the street and the kids mimic the rappers. That's why the kids think everybody trying to look like the rapper. The players, the pimps, the hustlers, they was the ones that wear chains, pinky rings. Rappers, if you saw the movie Paid in Full, it shows you that. Right. Mm-hmm. So it was the rappers mimicking the street with the big gold chains. And so, yeah, homie, so in that song, in the beginning of the song, he give clear instruction. It's gonna take the guys from the streets. And when I started working on laws and legislation, one of the things I first heard was those that's closest to the problem are the closest to the solutions. Right. Those are your street, your reform street. Let me just say that.
Is there such thing as a good street?
Because good streets operate off principles, codes, and ethics. We don't sell drugs in front of grandmama's house. Them was real street. Right. Real street told, say, boy, y'all gonna go to school. Real street did not let kids come out and hang in the streets. Real street did not give drugs to kids to sell. A real street paid the basketball kids that done good in school. A real street did turkey giveaways long before we even saw New Jack City.
Right. Would you say Pops is a real street nigga?
Yeah.
That's a real street nigga.
Yeah. Pops is a gambler who sold drugs to gamble. So, but he been in the streets. He learned from his uncles and his dad and them. So real street really took care of the community. Real street solved crimes, unsolved crimes in the community. Who done wrong things in the communities disappeared. That's where you hear the saying, "We don't hurt women or children." Those were real street. These street guys today hurt women and children. These street guys today sell dope in front of anybody's house. These real street guys are very respectful. Real street guys are always trying to find a way to get out the streets.
Right.
These today's street think you can ball till you fall. You can do this forever. The idea of being in the streets was to get what you can get and get out. These trying to retire in the streets. So that's the comparison.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life, it ain't real life.